Alright, how are you doing? This is Skin Color. Welcome to the channel, Skin Color Music. Okay, today it's all about my first gig. I want to tell you all about it, what happened, how it happened. My first gig playing with a band in front of really audience. That was 2005. I'm not sure exactly the month or date, but that was 2005. We're just young people starting to learn how to play our instruments, not as such how to entertain or how to be a musician, but then was just like learning how to play our instrument. So by then I was um, only singing. I wasn't playing anything. I wasn't playing anything. I was just singing. I was a vocalist, not a good one. Because, like, if you remember, my first gigs which I've did, I mentioned that the time I joined the band, I was in a cover band. So this is the band which I'm talking about, right? Then I was supposed to be a vocalist. I was a vocalist. Then I didn't know exactly what to make out of it. I didn't know which songs to cover. I wasn't that informed which songs will be needed out there, which songs made people to dance. Because it's not that everything which is played on radio, it's not that you can take it and play it uh, for live performance. So that was the case. Actually, we're supposed to be playing like old school with a new kind of music. So the old school, I didn't know which one exactly to put on. And some of the new trending music is not worth it to play. It's just for listening in your house. All right. Then this is the case. I was there holding a mic. There was a lady, a young lady, Fiona. That's the name. Then on the bass, I've got Blessing Sham. Then on the keys, we've got Fred Chore, still doing well. The brother there is in Kenya. And Blessing Sham is doing well as well as a bassist. He's now a professional artist. Like these people whom I'm mentioning now are now professional artists that really know what they're doing. Then on the drums, we've got a certain guy called Douglas. He passed on. So in this case, Douglas was the only person who got a really experience, a small experience, not that much, but a small experience. Four of us, or like I say, including me, five of us, we didn't have any experience. The only thing which we did was play in a church, as small role, playing something in a church. Playing in a church and playing the real music, it's very different. It's not the same thing. Out there, the thing is real. In the church, there's a lot of illusion. People just saying the worship, so what? So they just roll with you, whatever shit you are playing. But outside there, it's tough. It's real. It's not that kind of thing. So yeah, we didn't have any experience. We set up our songs. So this is what happened. The elderman who was teaching us, actually the owner of the band, was having the PA system. Were using his instruments. He came to us like Wednesday and said, "Oh, you guys, would you like to perform?" We said, "Yes, we would like to have a gig." Then he said, "Okay, sure, sure. If like you're ready, I can find a gig. I can hook up you with a gig." Then we said, "Yes, that's what we want." Okay, then like Wednesday, that was Wednesday. Then on Friday, I believe it was Friday. If it's not on Saturday, we go for Reza like every day, not knowing what's gonna happen. When we get there, we're not dressed for performance or for any kind of live act. We're just dressed uh, like for a normal schedule, Reza. When we get there, just said, guys, I've just got a call now. Guys from this hotel is Cresta in Blair. They're gonna be coming to pick us up. Then like, okay, today he said, yeah, now they're going to come and pick up you guys. So then we're like, but he said, you said you wanted a gig. This is the gig. So there was no turning back at that time, and we didn't like actually to say, let's cancel it. We didn't have that guts to say let's cancel. So what we did, we just hang on there. We tried to scrape what we can, but there was no time for that. To revisit the songs, there was no time for that. So what happened? There was a hoot outside the gate. The car was already there. Those guys were coming to pick us up. We're supposed to load the stuff, load the PA system. We did. It took time because we didn't know what to take, what to leave behind, what's going to be, what's working, what's not working. Then we go. We get there, the place we set up. It was around past 6, and we're supposed to start at 8. Set up everything. We tried to connect everything. We did. It took time. It was our first time connecting that PA system, and the elderman was not there. We just dumped us. So after that, we supposed to start. The manager guy comes and said, "You guys should be playing now. It's 8 o'clock." We're supposed to play it from 8 to 11 or something. It was a long set. We started our songs. We only have 13 songs. 13 songs, that's what we have. I keep on looking at my paper, what I was supposed to be singing. I was the guy who was supposed to be singing. I felt like this was not good. This was not good. But anyway, it was late. Start the first song, we sang. Within 30 minutes, the list was done. There was nothing else to say. So I remember we talked to ourselves, what can we do? The list is done. We go outside. We tried to discuss what else can we play. The drummer guy was a new guy, though he did have a little bit of experience, like I said before, but he was new to play with us. The elderman just hooked him up to come and help us to play the drums. There was nobody playing drums. So he started to ask, "Can you play that song?" I said, "Nah." "Can you sing that song?" "No." "Can you play that song?" "Nah, nah, nah, nah." Then I remember this manager guy coming. He was carrying his cell phone. Those days was those cell phone, big Motorola phones. Like I was busy on the phone. Then, but I will see that it was not. It's not. It was not about the phone. It was just like him trying to find what's happening with us, because we're not supposed to be outside talking. We're supposed to be inside playing. Then he said, "You guys are okay. You should be playing." We said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, we're okay." Then we agreed that we were going to redo the list, because that was the only thing which we have. Anyway, there was nothing else to do. It was about maybe to 9, and we still have like 2 or 3 hours to go, and we don't have anything. We get in, we restarted the list. I don't know how it did it, but it didn't work well. If I look back, it was a big embarrassment for all of us. I believe even the guys will agree with me. We will never forget that. We will never forget that day. It was a big embarrassment. It was not a learning curve as such, because we didn't know exactly what to learn, what to do that. It was like we just dropped off, dropped out there in the jungle without any survival skills. This is what happened. We were not supposed to be calling ourselves a band from that time. At least it was supposed to be, it was going to be a safe thing to say we are starting a band than to say we are a band. It was wrong for us to be there trying to play something for the really audience. There are a lot of things which went wrong. That's the reason why I'm sharing this kind of messages. Sometimes before you, let's say you're a chef, you are cooking, you know that you have to know what you're going to be cooking. Then you have to buy the ingredients. Buy all the ingredients which you're going to need, because you know exactly what you are going to be cooking. Then you put ingredients together, you know what to slice, whatever to cut, whatever to wash, whatever to boil, whatever to fry. In that case for us, we didn't even know what we were going to be cooking. So there was no way you can gather the ingredients. So it was a disaster. It was a big disaster. My first gig was a big disaster. Will never forget that. I will never forget that. As long as I'm alive on this earth, I'm not going to do something same like that, and I'm not going to let someone do the same thing. which we did then in 2005. So, first of all, before you hit the stage, make sure that you are very informed. What kind of audience are you going to be up against? Go there, like I said on my first clips, go there, find out what the audience like. It's very good for you. And then again, check out with other bands which are doing the same artists who are doing on the same genre, or just artists is overall. Just go there and talk with other artists. See, observe how they hang out their own gigs. Nowadays it's better. They've got YouTube, they've got videos like this which can inform you. You've got Facebook. People always throw their results, throw their gigs. Lot is happening. Take notice. Don't just watch the polished stuff. Go as well watch the behind the scenes. If they've posted something about behind the scenes, that's something which you should take note of. Check how they do their things. Check their preparation, because this is the best thing. You fail to prepare, you're gonna prepare to fail. It's simple as that. So make sure that you gather much info as possibly as you can. Visit the places where people perform. Hang around with musicians who've got to perform, because what you're gonna need is somehow a sense of experience before you hit the stage. You don't want to be looking down, like trying to play something, trying to sing, looking down. You'll be sucking. That's what I would call a disaster. So make sure that you gather much information, then do the homework. That's the problem which we have, like especially with artists today. We want the end results. We want to find ourselves here, but we don't want to do the homework. So make sure that you gather the information, know the necessities, know what you're going you'll be in need of. Make sure that you do the homework, do the practical work, rehearse your songs, gather your songs, rehearse your songs. More than rehearse, practice, practice, practice. When you hit that stage, make sure that you are ready. Don't have that time when people are gonna fit pit of you. Okay, you're still trying. That was okay. Don't leave that room. Don't leave that room for people to feel pity for you. It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. So for us, with people who are not yet ready, but we get that opportunity to be thrown out there, then we took that opportunity. We're not supposed to take that opportunity. Then again, those guys, they didn't call us for about 6 or 8 months. We never recovered from that until they had other people saying these guys are good. Because after that, we learned 1, 2, 3 things that we should have a long list, a big repertoire. Then we started checking out what other people doing. With that small embarrassment, it was able to motivate us to be a little bit jank on our repertoire. So we started learning more. Of course, I was no longer a vocalist. Then I got back to take the second keys. Then there was other guy who was playing the drums. Then the vocalist who came, he had an experience more than I did. He had more of songs which he could sing. His name was Gifty. Took over. Things started to shape. Things started to fall in place. When we hit our first stage now with this new band, it was a very, very different case. We were alert. We know exactly what was expected to us from us. We know exactly what to do, and we lay down nicely everything. So, thanks for watching. I'll be sharing videos like this. So, don't forget to subscribe, like and subscribe. It's for the good cause. That's how things work. Make sure that you subscribe. I know you may enjoy the video, not subscribe. It can help. It helps to subscribe than not to. Thanks for your support. I'll see you again. See ya. Respect.